Hello and welcome back to Talkin' Fight Boxing fans for another exciting episode of Knuckle Up featuring Mike Orr at 4. And today we've got someone coming in from the Philippines. Who are you going to profile today?
We are talking about Bryan James Wild. Yes, Bryan James Wild, this 20-year-old super bantam out of the Philippines, aka Wild Fury, is this southpaw, man, little southpaw. His last fight, he weighed in at 120 pounds, and it was a KO in the fourth round, and that was back in October the 30th, 2021. This little kid, man, is signed with a new company called ARQ Sports. I guess they're based out of the Philippines. This kid, his boxing coach says he fights like the famed world champion Prince Nazim Hamid. He's very elusive, has lots of power, and is an exciting fighter. And they look to be pushing this kid to a championship bout in the near future. They just want to get a couple more fights racked up under his belt. He is supporting a record right now of 6-0 with 5 KOs. And these little guys, when they pack a punch like that, it is something to definitely watch. He signed back in 2018, went pro. Since then, he's racked up quite an impressive number of wins, even with the pandemic going on. He's this young boxer knocked down his two. He's knocked down most of all of his previous appointments, and when he was in his debut fight, he was disposed of Wilbert Rota in the very first round of their 4-round match. So Wilbert Rota had he was nothing easy to be entered into the ring with, a bit of a journeyman, and this kid, he took him out, man, and this kid is one of these guys that we're going to see lots of. He's been deemed the next big superstar to come out of the Philippines, guys. Yeah, bring in Cedric. Cedric, how's it going, man?
Good.
Just profiling this kid a little bit. There's not too much to go on for him. There's a lot of, the articles are a little hard to find. He has turned pro. The kid is only 20 years old. He's been signed to ARQ. ARQ is one of these small companies in the Philippines that's really starting to gain some legway here with gaining some prospects. Not only is there's a couple of guys that we're going to be talking about in the future, in the next upcoming weeks, with this company and who they're signing. This is just one of the guys you're going to have to watch out for sure.
Sorry, I was late because I was watching his highlights. I was watching it, and he lives up to that nickname of Wild because he came out, touched gloves, and then within a couple of seconds he's throwing bombs at his opponent.
Yeah, and he does have very heavy hands, man.
He's a little bit wild with his defense too because he got caught once or twice.
Yes.
But his wildness was a little bit more effective than his opponent's wildness. So
definitely. So he does fit the nickname, man. He is elusive. He does have speed. You know what? But this is one of these things. He's now got a great coach, that's backing him, and his coach already sees, that he does resemble the great Prince Nassim, right? There is that ability if they can harness his defense and make him tighten up a little bit, like our man Tim Witherspoon always says, and our boxing coach here, Cedric, always says, defense. He needs to work on it a little bit. But, guys, we are going to see this kid, man. Seriously, ARQ is putting all their best people behind him to move this kid up into championship fights.
He's fighting out of the Philippines right now, right? He's not located in the States yet.
No,
that's right. I tried to look up one of his interviews, and it was all in
yeah, that's what I mean. So I found a few articles on him, man. He had a highly respected amateur career. I wasn't able to find the digits on it. I've been reading through articles for a while now, trying to find something on it. I've only translated so many, but yes, the kid he does live up to his name. He is a very elusive fighter. He's very fast. He's very wild, and he's a heavy hitter for such a small guy, man. 120 pounds. Like, the heavyweights take shits that big. And for this guy to pack the kind of power that he has, he definitely has some raw talent. And that raw talent has got him this far. And now that he's got some good coaching behind him, I think we're going to see him in the future, man. And I mean, not too long. I suspect we might see him on an undercard by the end of next year, end of this year. I'm sorry, or the beginning of next year. We should see this kid on an undercard on one of these big name fights, man.
What's the name of the promotion that he's under right now?
He's under ARQ Sports.
Is that a Filipino? That's a Filipino company. I'm
Yes,
assuming. I don't know what his. Obviously, we don't know what his contract is, but again, just judging by his fighting style and the crowd pleasing style, I'm sure one of the big promotional companies will want to pick him up just to put him on an undercard to get the crowd warmed up. What weight class is he again? Sorry.
His last fight was at 120, but with the size of him and all that, realistically, he could end up going up in weight, man, easily. He's still young, but right now he's a super bantam, 120 pounds.
All right. Yeah, man. I
You're just still watching those. You're still watching those highlights, man. Yeah. See, guys, go check out his highlights, man. You're gonna like watching this kid, man. He's fun. He's exciting. He definitely lives up to the name Wild. You are gonna see him on a card soon enough, man. If you guys watch those undercards like I do, you will see this kid soon enough. And you know what, man? We got a good one tomorrow for you. Make sure you check me out tomorrow. Same time, new prospect. We'll be talking about it. You know what it is. I'm bringing you the young, the hungry, the undefeated, the undiscovered from around the world, man. So you don't know who I'm going to be profiling tomorrow, but you're going to have to stop by at 4 o'clock, same time, to come see me and check it out. And don't forget, Wednesday, Hannah Rankin has agreed to come to the studio after she was unable to make it Friday due to an injury. So, guys, I'm super excited for that. So you don't want to miss that, man. Hannah Rankin on Wednesday. If you haven't yet, man, talkinfight.com. Hit up the site. Hit that subscribe button and set those reminders. You don't want to miss that stuff, man. You know what it is. It's your man, Mike Or4, coming to you live from the Knuckle Up Studios. We'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same channel, new prospect.
Peace.